What up, Wheatfield? What it do? Welcome back to the Wheatfield, y'all. Welcome to you. We are cleaning up the table and getting ready to prepare for a read in just a little bit. But we just wanted to talk to y'all while we do it. We not going live. We just gonna upload this when we get done. It'll be another way for us to test the upload uh speed too. So we'll see. Um yeah. Hope y'all doing well today. What up, y'all? What it do? Welcome back to the Week Feel, y'all. Welcome to you. If you new, hey, welcome to you too. This is not the usual. We go live. Most of all the messages are live, right? Practice moderation. Just wanted to fly out. So that could be an energy, a part of, the reading that's coming, and it came right back out. Practice moderation. So be mindful in whatever it is that you do. Practice moderation. I mean, even a good thing can be bad for you. You know what I mean? You could drown by drinking too much water. So just don't, overdo it. We see sacral chakra is here as well as passion. So definitely picking up passion and creativity. Maybe somebody's passion is waning and you don't feel so very creative right now. We would look. We did message yesterday, y'all, because our hair was in these Bantu knots. And when we started taking them down, y'all could see these ones up underneath here. Like, it was not giving. Like, what? Like, no curl. But then when we got to the top, we was like, okay, it did a little something. Okay, it's a little curl, it's a little juice on it. Definitely not enough juice for the squeeze. We gonna go back to using our perm rods to roll our hair because they was more comfortable, work faster, and we definitely get a tighter curl. But yeah. So that was that. So I'm getting trust the process too, the week messages of the week has definitely been more like, we got a split here. Ooh, consciousness, trust the process. We see dynamic. Ooh, yeah, and we see third eye chakra split on that. And believe. That was something else that we kind of been, hemming and hawing about belief systems. When you go down far enough down the rabbit hole, it kind of like iffy on like figuring out what to believe and what not to believe. We got to the point where we was just like, we believe everything believe everything. You know what I mean? Everything is a possibility for all things to exist. Ooh, King of Wands is showing up. We're gonna see if King of Wands to a Queen of Cups. Ooh, King of Wands is definitely an assertive leader, and Queen of Cups is somebody that's very loving on self, or she can overgive to other people. King of Wands could also be somebody that, can be a dick, quite frankly, or think with theirs, or whatever the case may be. Yeah, own worst enemy. So either you can be causing some things on yourself or somebody else is causing their own problems. Either way, somebody creating some problems. And we see blackmail, digging up dirt. That came out the other day. I think the last time we read is it. So be careful. People may be trying to figure out some dirt on you. They may be trying to figure out, what they could use against you. It could be gossip. It could be tangible evidence in some cases, right? So just be mindful. Yeah. We see Eight of Cups. Either somebody is returning to your life or you are refusing to walk away from something. Yeah, High Priestess. It could be you refusing to walk away from something that you know you need to walk away from. Your intuition, right? Hermit, right? Follow your own light is what I'm getting. Maybe your spirit is telling you something, right? That it's time to move away from something, because on that same small deck we shuffled the death card. So you may need, to put an end to something. Yeah, walk away from something. Whatever it is, you recognize it, right? You know it. It could be some reward and benefit from doing it. Like, it could just definitely benefit you for walking away from whatever this is. And only you know what it is. Like, we all got habits. We all got things that we do that probably is not good for you. Or you just might need to do it in moderation. Like, slow down a bit. You know what I mean? Like, don't be excessive is what I'm getting for somebody. Don't be excessive. Things are going to be turned in your favor. People that were against you all of a sudden will be for you. Ideas, creativity, promotion, contracts are coming into your hands. And that's, interesting because we kind of talked about that. Passion, creativity kind of energy. So, another thing that I've been thinking about is funny is like, it's certain readers that I watch, and the energy has really been coming out like very consistently. The reads that we did earlier this week, I want to say like Monday and Tuesday, I definitely heard other readers read that same type of energy on yesterday. So that was very interesting as well. We see acceptances here. Acceptance, worst enemy. You cause most of your problems or most of the bad things that happen to you yourself. So, and I'm getting this as a collective too. You know what I mean? One of the things we were thinking about in terms of belief systems and beliefs in general is like, a lot of people be like, well, the Most High God is love. I'll be like, is it? Or are you love? I say you are love. That's what they told me anyway. The Most High God, the Alpha and Omega, are the beginning and the ending of all things. And that's every potentiality, every possibility, every probability. And we increase our probability of things happening to us by our own frequency, vibration, our way of thinking, the way that we've been programmed. So we've been programmed to be fearful. Then you would expect a fearful population, and you would expect people to do things out of fear. Like, what do people do when they're afraid? A lot of times when people don't understand something, they fear it. They want to delete it, get rid of it, right? They want to separate themselves from it, right? So I just think about the things that we do out of fear. Queen rising energy. Queen is rising. Somebody is rising in their queenship. So we'll see. Haunted. You could be haunted by some memories. Somebody else could be haunted by some memories. This person could be an enforcer. They could be, somebody who's moving from some sort of fear-based emotion. And they could be doing things or getting ready to do something, contemplating or recently done something that would either threaten you, create a negative situation for themselves, a negative situation for you. And I get the spirit is also saying for us not to force things. Like, we don't need to force it. Like, every potentiality, every possibility and potentiality exists, but how do we increase our probability and how do we decrease the risk, right? How do we decrease risk to ourselves and other selves, and how do we increase our probability for happiness, harmony, peace, and clarity, right? There are a lot of things that are constant, right? There are a lot of constant elements and compounds and, subatomic particles, like the basis of everything is constant. It always exists. And how it combinates is limitless, right? How it represents itself, how it expresses itself is limitless. So, if we could think about how we think and how we behave, how we polarize ourselves and magnetize ourselves so that we attract and what we are attracting, could we be creating scenarios where we are our own worst enemy? Absolutely. That would mean that it's not necessarily a devil that's coming against you. It could just be systems and thoughts against nature, the natural flow of things, that which sustains life and longevity. And that is in anything. It can represent itself as anything. Because moderation, again, is the thing. Anything in excess is against life. So the same thing that could give life can take life. Like water. Anything else, yes. The Most High said for somebody to stop smoking weed. I don't know who that's for. Maybe it's just a general statement. We do know that for people who use cannabis as medicine, smoking it is not necessarily a good thing. It breaks down the cannabinoids and distorts its properties, so it doesn't properly bind to the body. But when people eat it, and stuff like that, drink it, make teas, then it holds the natural properties, and then it's good for the body, right? So for those who are able to partake, because, anywho, if you ain't, because you got to get your bread, boo-boo, by all means, do you. But if you ain't got it for work, Spirit say, make you a cup of tea today. I'm just playing. Anyway, y'all, I love you so much. I do. I appreciate you guys just tapping into the message. If anybody want to give me some tips on how to contour this forehead, we greatly appreciate it. We working on it. We ain't never been like a full makeup, full face kind of girl. So we've been practicing over a time, and we can't get all these dots and stripes and shit right. But we think we did all right. What y'all think? I will see y'all on the live if y'all decide to join. We appreciate the support. We appreciate each and every one of you. I thank the Most High God, the eternal Lord of all of creation, for you, for expressing itself as you, as me too. For intelligence, it breathes, it lives, and we can become observers of life and just watch this shit. And a lot of times it's very entertaining. It's comedy. Sometimes the shit is just fucking irritating and mind melting. Like, what the fuck are we doing and talking about in this day? But even when I get in that way and get frustrated and annoyed, I sit back and think, why the fuck does this shit bother me? To the next now. Talk to y'all soon, week. Ashe.